In 1974, a spark of hope was ignited. A time of vision and courage when, far from their homeland, a small group of dedicated Indians dared to dream of a better future for their fellow countrymen. This dream, fueled by a deep sense of responsibility and unshakable resolve, gave birth to India Development Service.
In the early 70s, there were a lot of Indian students studying at Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago. And there were a lot of discussion groups formed that discussed the problems existing in India and how we could solve them. S.R. Hiramat was one of the persons, and he was the founding member of IDS. He thought that rather than just talk about things, why don't we do something?
With our contacts all over the country, things were progressing very, very well. But then came the emergency. And when I thought that if we don't have the larger democratic, we cannot have a meaningful atmosphere for the rural poor to assert their rights and take charge of their lives and lead a meaningful life, which was essentially what our objective was.
This bold initiative was driven by a commitment to uplift and transform lives, harnessing knowledge and technology for the betterment of society. Since its inception, IDS has played a transformative role in over 270 different projects and institutions. Take the Gravis Foundation in Jodhpur, for instance. In the dusty, dangerous mines, workers toiled only to be cut down by silicosis, a deadly disease caused by the fine dust that filled the air. Too often, these men died young, leaving their families behind with no support. But with funding from IDS, these workers received life-saving treatment and their children were granted access to education, breaking the cycle of despair and giving these families new hope for the future. IDS's impact extends beyond health. In Bikaner, through the Chakar Foundation, young women once silenced by tradition and early marriage are now finding their voices. These girls, empowered by IDS, are writing about the problems in their villages: electricity shortages, water crises, and farmers' struggles. By sharing these stories, they are working to bring meaningful change to their communities, creating ripples that impact lives far beyond their own. In Pratapgarh, Rajasthan, IDS joined forces with the Prayas Foundation to tackle the hidden health issues faced by women and girls. Through camps and outreach programs, tribal women were treated and educated on how to prevent disease. Armed with this knowledge, these women are not only healing themselves, but are spreading that healing power to their communities, inspiring others to take control of their health and well-being. The story doesn't end there. In Sitapur, Lucknow, the Milan Foundation's Girls Icon program, backed by IDS, is giving young women the tools to stand up for their rights. These brave individuals are fighting back against early marriage and pushing for access to education, ensuring a future of freedom and opportunity. Meanwhile, the Medha Foundation, also in Lucknow, is transforming the lives of college students by preparing them for the workforce. With support from IDS, these students are learning life skills and securing placements in top companies, giving them a path toward a bright future. Even the farmers of Kanpur have felt the strength of IDS's reach. In collaboration with the Shramik Bharti Foundation, IDS provided organic farmers with large storage bins for their grain and helped them set up oil mills. With these resources, farmers can now store their crops safely and sell them at better prices, lifting entire communities out of poverty. But the transformation doesn't stop in the fields. It extends to the prison walls. In Central Jail, inmates are learning photography, art and music, skills that will help them reintegrate into society with purpose and opportunity. Ashish Sharma, once an inmate himself, learned the craft of filmmaking and music through the Jail University program. Today, he is working alongside tribal women and children, teaching them photography and providing them with employment opportunities, all thanks to IDS's unwavering support. Over the years, IDS has touched the lives of more than 5 million people across 18 states.
Some of the organizations that I had gotten to know in India were the very ones that were supported by IDS. So for me, it was natural to align with IDS because it really, truly reflected my own philosophy. Second thing is they are very frugal and very fiscally responsible organization. I like their simplicity and the methodology very much.
We actually really believe in a holistic approach of supporting a project in India. It's from ground up. We believe in every aspect of the community is a problem that are related and it needs to be solved. It is just not single focused like hunger or education. It is teaching the community everything that they need to be sustainable.
Has helped launch 8 self-sustaining NGOs through its seed funding, ensuring that the legacy of empowerment continues to grow. With over 20 development seminars held in both the US and India, IDS is committed to sharing knowledge and building a brighter future. Remarkably, 94% of IDS's funds go directly to project support, ensuring that every dollar donated makes a real, tangible difference in the lives of those in need. This is the story of IDS, a story of vision, courage, and transformation. A story of hope, resilience, and the unwavering belief that together we can build a better future for all.
Congratulations to India Development Service for completing 50 years since their inception. I remember being invited in 1989, and I have over the years seen that their work, very meaningful work of empowering development projects in India, I give them my best wishes and congratulations to everybody who has been involved with IDS.